Hello, my name is Shuttley and welcome back for another episode of Redcoat Revenge in EU4, and we're still basically waiting for the coalition to... Oh, who goes into the coalition? Speaking of which, yeah, we're just waiting for the coalition to actually wear off. Wait, Mamluks are alive? We can't allow that. We'll probably go on speed 4 here, because I don't think there's going to be all that much different. Just leave a bit of a siege there, and then we'll go in and kill that. Okay, there's a little bit of rebellions in Mexico, but I'm sure that Mexico is good enough to actually defeat them on their own. Reputation sabotage, well, that's a bit annoying. Revolt in Cairo, ooh. Bring you back here. Luckily Cairo should be able to hold on for a little while. And you... all work for me now. Let's make sure that we get those cores going, and then I'm actually going to save the church points for another stability point. Admiral's title. Alright then, I'll take it. Do have some... Ooh, let's actually upgrade those few ships there. And this fleet... let's gonna make that into 50 ships again. Not sure which sea they've been sailing in, but... I'm sure that we can find out. And then, okay, so there's already an admiral there. Are we still having... oh yeah, we still have a fleet here. Whoops. Tuscany wants to marry, alright. Murcia, we've converted to heretics there, excellent. Convert a little bit more. Actually, Madeira is Portugal. Ooh, right, well. How about we increase the autonomy there to slow it down a tiny bit. And then, of course, what we could do is we could do harsh treatment to utilize a little bit of our points here. How far ahead are we? Oh, I think next year we can actually take the techs. Problem is that we're gonna have to spend some points. Oh, actually. Now, to be fair, I did say before that I'd like to take the economic ideas just to see how far we can take the income. And you know what? I'm gonna stick with that. So no points. We are gonna have to wait until next year, probably. Truce with Prussia has ended. Culture converted that province there. Jane wants... ooh. Fighting Brazil. How strong is Jane? Ooh, well... you might be alright. Brazil owes all of Japan again. Which annoys me. How much... okay, we got only 117 over there right now. Brazil is part of the coalition, so we can't attack them right now. Not even through Spain, because Spain is also there. Now, of course, technically... nah. We don't have a colonial nation over there. Although, could we... let's see, British Columbia or... well, Brazil might actually be able to do that, but let's have a look at Colombia first. Start a war against... oh, yes. That should be lovely. Hopefully they can take a lot of the land. Of course, it's going to take a while for the armies to reach back there, because they've been fighting my wars in the north. The Seas of Greatness. Nice. Now, I wonder, Makuria, I could technically attack. Italian separatists. Oh, bollocks. Right, we're full on mail points. We can't actually get the tech yet, so how about we increase our dev? Let's use about 100 points. That should be more or less enough. I mean, yeah, I suppose attacking Makuria would be alright. As soon as we dealt with the rebellion in Cairo. There we go. We lost about 10,000 men, but it's alright. Oh, and we can get the Diplotech. A bit more maintenance, but more morale. Sure, we'll take that. Infiltrate administration. That would be useful. Oh, I didn't even see what that was. Because I was just about to click over here, but... Mercuria, I think it's time for us to give you a bit of a beating. You got a lot of allies and vassals too, but... Oh, I see, so this is a city. It's guaranteed by Oh, it's part of the Trade League of Mercuria. Wait, the Trade Republic? Yeah. Well, I'll be. How strong are they? I don't think they are very strong, but we haven't quite hit 3,000 yet. Let's see, Mercuria... 30,000, okay. So I don't think it's about... These two armies should be plenty, and of course what we could do is... First of all, let's have a look. Yeah, build 20,000 men here. Should do for now. Might want to slow down a tiny bit for this war. And then of course we can send this fleet down this way. Blockade the Suez Canal. For any enemy interference. And I think we'll annex the city-states, or anything that they have with them here. One by one. Assuming that the war takes long enough, then we'll be able to core the provinces before we even annex them. Although I'm not entirely sure that it will last that long, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, we're still... Actually... Oh, we're still making cores. Okay, let's have a look. How much... Oh, it's just a tiny bit of extension. Oh, right, because that was the Mamluk provinces. Now I remember. Can I annex you? Not yet. I'm guessing in a month or two. Navarre has left the coalition. Interesting. And we're converting another province here. We can keep on converting this. I mean, look at the purple there. Well, I mean, it's not a lot in here yet. That is quite nice, but there's a couple provinces there. Then, of course, parts of Egypt have been converted. Speaking of which, I could probably make this into a state now. Not sure if it's the best place to have a state, but, you know, might as well. Okay, so this army is about to be ready to move down here to help with the sieging. I could split out my army a bit if I wanted to. But I honestly don't think I need to. Oh, and we're full on mill points again. Alright then. Actually, I wonder... Oh, right, I haven't made Cairo into anything. I have made it... Or upgraded the trade center there, rather. Actually put in some points here. Next year we should be able to get the mill tech. Is that a problem? Are you actually... No, you're going down there. But that is part of the war. Alright then. Now, would the... No, they don't want a truce quite yet. Diplomatic insult from... Your mother was a hamster and your father smells of elderberries. Alright then. If you want to get killed by the HRE, then be my guest, I suppose. Right, let's move in the navy down here. Then this army can probably move down this way. And we got the secondary army here. A famine. Right, and now we can get the Miltech. That's going to give us a better artillery, isn't it? Yeah, flying battery. Which is in fact the last artillery. There's still a bit more in infantry, which is like what, next tech? Yeah, next tech, and then not much else. I mean, we are rather close to the end already. We got about 50 something years left. Okay, Cuba can probably take care of that on their own. Oh, I forgot that we had armies here, and they've been getting over here. All right then. Alright, so we'll have a wall of troops here, and we'll make sure, actually. Right, so we need to go over there and seize that. And I mean, getting the Horn of Africa might not be a terrible idea. Then we're going to take out Beja. Would the... oh, the city of Kuz should be accepting a peace deal now. Yep. There we go. Start making that into a core. And apologies if you can hear some dragging noise on a wooden floor. There's, I think my upstairs neighbor is currently cleaning or something. Not sure how well the microphone picks that up, but... wait, is Tuscany... okay, they still kind of like me, although we are heretics. Okay, we completed another siege. Was this? Oh yeah, that was the capital. We can actually keep these two armies separated for the time being. We could even split that army. And keep on moving. So we'll probably take Olobeja and then we'll grab enough lands to connect it there. I'll have to look how much we can actually afford taking is the problem. So yeah, they are moving through there. Interesting. Making, yeah, 1,500 per month right now, that's not bad. Because we're not paying for... oh. We're not paying for corruption or anything like that right now. Not any meaningful amounts anyway. Right, maybe I should go there first. We won the battle, I think. It would certainly sound something like our army would do. I'm not sure where that battle was though. Oh, probably here. Okay, let's catch that army and kill it. With fire. Among other things, of course. Okay, Beja is probably ready to surrender. No, not quite yet. Okay, I can probably move in an army here to blockade that part, so any armies over here are trapped. Okay, so he's down Axon. And that one, okay. Oh, now they're going around through here. Although I'm not sure if they have access through that, but they might have... oh yeah, they have access through Persia. Now, we do have some force over there, which should delay the enemy at least. Oh, Another nation left. 2 nations left the coalition against us. Ottomans left the coalition against us. Well, I'll be. Malacca left the coalition. We don't have an army over here, do we? Not really. I mean, we've got an army down here, which we could certainly transport. Over here. Is Siak allied to Malacca? Yes, they are. And their independence is guaranteed by Austria. What about Malacca? They are allied to Delhi and Siak. Delhi, of course, is a former Bengal. See, I'm just thinking here. If I was to declare war on Malacca, I would be able to take out Siak's lands. I mean, if I just take the or do the pieces gradually, I might be able to keep the wars going indefinitely. Oh, VJ left the coalition. Spain, Brazil, Delhi. Alright then. HRE left the coalition. Right, so Dutch Columbia is currently being sieged down there. They have a bit of an army, but not as big as our Columbia. The true Columbia, of course. Now, Beja is not good to go out of this war yet. And out of existence. Down there, you can probably go here. We could go in and siege down also. Don't suppose... Oh, now we'd have to go all the way around. Never mind then. Mogadishu doesn't want to have anything to do with those guys anymore. But yeah, trapping all of this land for us might not be a bad idea. Oh, there's a bit of a separatist there. Ethiopian separatist, of all things. Now, do we have enough points? Oh, yes we do. We can get the stability. There we go. That should avoid few rebellions, hopefully. Right, let's combine this army in together, and you can go seize down that one. We'll let these lock in. That should do it. There we go. Razangali's army has been stack wiped. Now, where's this one? Oh, right. There's a bit of a revolutionary threat over there. How about we go and defend their capital? To keep them a bit happier. I mean, we don't really need anything from them directly, but keeping them happy is not a bad idea, honestly. Right, so what I'm gonna do... Would Siak and Delhi both would join this. We'll put down a blockade there, and you will go ahead and destroy that army. Then we got another army here. Once we're done with that, I can start sieging down the northern areas here. To some degree, anyway. And Delhi is part of it, so what, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armies here. We'll leave one as a reserve there, and then these armies can start moving north. I'll leave you as a bit of a reaction force. If they start flanking us, then we can start reacting with that. Vijay is requesting military access. So are you're fighting... Oh, you're fighting Mewar, Yarka and Greece. Interesting, and I'm thinking Malacca was not in that war. No. They were not. But yeah, I'm basically fighting a 3-front war right now. Which, to be fair, Beja... Okay, Beja would potentially accept a truce if we recall that spy. We don't really need it anymore. Makuria, no, I need to piece out some other people first. I'll get to you in a bit. Okay, so we sack wipe CX army. Seize down that one first, and then we'll go to Siak, and yeah, we'll basically annex Siak in this war. What I might do also is declare war on Ottomans before I make truce with the Makuria, just so that I can get that war started before they have a chance to join against me in a coalition again, because that is inevitably going to happen after this war. But we'll get rid of the Ethiopian separatists there. Actually, you just go through there to join that. You need to pull back, actually, because you are black flagged. Gondor has fallen, or at least the rebellion there has fallen. Now let's go back down this way, because this is going to be a little bit difficult war, actually. They're almost at the same tech as we are. Actually, you could probably go seize down that one. I'll keep you... do we? We could probably have a bit more leader, so how about we get another general here? It's a 3-star, it's alright. Ayutthaya has entered alliance with Siak. Of course, they shouldn't be able to call them in at OPM anyway. Guaranteed by the HRE. We might be able to proxy them through Dive, actually. Right, time to go in here. Local militias. 100,000 manpower. Ooh. But I'll take the professionalism rather than not take it. I'll get another general to this army, actually. That's quite solid. 5641. Not necessarily best for the sieging, but it will be fine. Let's move in there, actually. It's going to take a while for them to actually win that siege. They don't have a lot of cannons, so they probably don't even get the first level of that. Whereas over here, we're doing pretty fine on the siege. There we go. And go for that one. Right, so how is the situation here? Beja? Oh, they're lesser partner of Union. Alright then, so we can't actually separate piece them out. And there would be Ajuran. Or Ajuran. Which is... hold on. Hold on a minute. Where are those bastards? Wait, Papal State owns province there in Scandinavia, Armenia, HR... oh god. This map is... ugh. Alright, let's make a truce with Makuria directly then. How big of an overextension do we have currently? Practically nothing. So let's start with that. That would be 90%. I think that would be alright. Yeah, that would be alright. I mean, I could technically take even more. Like, maybe that, but now I don't think we need to take that right now, so I'll save that. I'll declare war on Ottomans. They're allied to Persia. Or guaranteed by Persia, okay then. Do I want to buy Persia? They're not actually that strong. So technically we could. We don't have a huge army right here. Or here right now. We could of course... don't actually have a huge amount of extra that. So we'd be fighting Persia with 80,000 men. Essentially. I mean, we could probably bring in some troops from France, for example. We got 150,000 there. Do we have transports? We have transports here. Not to mention we actually do have an army here already. So how about we transport this over here to Gaza. And we could fight Persia and Ottomans at the same time. Make separate pieces there, like one nation at a time. Basically focus Persia first. Take some of the lands... actually. I wonder, is Hormuz... They are allied to Varzangali. Guaranteed independence of Hejaz. They are like Ottomans and Mogadishu. Huh. Let's see, if I was to declare war on them instead. Ottomans would join, Hormuz and Mogadishu would not. Well, that's a shame. But I could certainly take that as a... But what if I was to declare a war on Mogadishu? They are guaranteed by Persia. And Austria. Okay, so that's not really a good option. Let's actually have a look. Why would Mogadishu not join? I have a cunning plan. This might bite me in the ass, to be fair, but if I take on the foreign debt here, and then if I was to declare war, they would join. Alright. Actually, no, hold on. Go-Belligerers don't call in their guarantees, but they might call in... Well, Delhi is already in a war against me. Well, Brabang is not really a problem. Mombasa would be a nice thing, actually, for me to have more land from. Yeah, you know what? Hold on, so who is Ottomans allied to? Are they allied to anyone? Hijaz and Gaziantep. Well, not that bad, actually. There we go. We may need to slow down a little bit for this, but basically we'll be fighting all over the world as much as we can now. Actually, you can probably... Hold on, so who joined that? Austria actually did join. Oh, well that's unfortunate for them. Right, we got this fleet here. Why don't you hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean? Get rid of their fleets there. And how big of an army does an Austria have? Well, we can probably see it in the ledger rather than here. It's a decent. Could we ask for a military access through Tuscany? Now, do we already have that? No, we don't. But yeah, we got a decent army over here, which is enough to beat down the Austrian army, quite frankly. And from Austria, we could even take out some of the lands here in Greece. But this is going to be definitely a war where we just take one enemy out at a time and then start coring their provinces immediately. Although, getting the coring going, while it's good, on the other hand, I'd like to get the economic ideas. On the other hand, if we're going to be fighting that much, I'm going to abandon the idea group. I'm going to take something from the military group instead. Maybe offensive? Aristocratic would be alright, but at this late stage, not really worthy. Defensive ideas, we don't have a huge problem with morale or anything like that. Quantity might be alright. What about... So what would... Offensive would give income from vassals a little bit, then automatically discover provinces. Just looking at the admin policies that we've got, because we only have one right now that we are using. Yearly legitimacy wouldn't be bad from aristocratic, actually. And construction costs. Right, and offensive, right, we already looked at that. Defensive there is the spy stuff. And that sort of things. What about quantity? That would not give us anything. Alright, then we'll just ignore the policies, and we're gonna take... Hold on, so we already have quality. We could take quantity. You know what? Yeah, we'll take that. We'll be able to take those rather quickly, I think. Even though we are currently fighting a rather huge war. Or collection of wars. But we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.